Good evening, family. Good evening. How you doing tonight? Good evening, family. How you doing tonight? This is Derek Young, the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises LLC. Derek Young, the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises LLC, the home of your personal and business credit repair needs. As you come on my social media platforms, I ask that you go ahead and hit share, 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 invite, invite, invite. If you joining me live on YouTube, go ahead and to like and to subscribe to this channel. Be talking about a lot of helpful information, my friend, that's really going to be a blessing to you. So if you follow me on YouTube, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel, my friend. I'll be talking about a lot of helpful information that's really going to be a blessing to you, my friends. So I'm just so excited. You need to get excited as well. My friends, I'm just so excited. You need to get excited as well. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and build an audience. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started. In a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and build an audience. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started in a few minutes. Again, I'm going to go ahead and build an audience. Then I'm going to go ahead and get started in a few minutes. My name is Derek Young, the CEO of Derek Young Enterprises LLC, the home of your personal and business credit repair needs, my friends. I'm so excited. Tonight we're going to be talking about 7 common mistakes that people make that can drop your credit score. Okay, 7 common mistakes that can easily drop your credit score. Again, as you come on, I ask that you hit share, 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 invite, invite, invite. Let's go ahead and get these numbers up. What I'm doing right now, I'm inviting some of the groups that I'm in to join me live on Facebook, and I ask that you do the same thing. And we're going to go ahead and get started in a few minutes. I want to thank everybody for their time and to join me tonight here on Facebook. I'm excited about all the great things that we're going to be doing in the very near future. I'm going to start doing more teaching and training about business credit as well, my friends, to be able to help business owners as well as personal credit as well, my friends. I'm excited for the opportunity to be able to empower people just like you to be able to change your lifestyle, because everything happens when you have a good credit score. Everything happens when you can go down to the dealership and be able to get a brand new vehicle or a gently used vehicle because of your good credit score. Everything happens where you could be able to get your dream home or condo because you have a good credit score. Having a good credit score is very important, my friends. You cannot take it for granted. Having a good credit score is very, very, very important. And again, what I'm doing now, I'm inviting some people to join from the groups, and we're going to go ahead and get started in a minute as the audience builds up. And I ask that you do the same thing as well. And tonight I'm going to be talking about 7 common mistakes that will cause your credit scores to drop. I'll be talking about 7 common mistakes that can cause your credit scores to drop. That's going to be talking about tonight. 7 common mistakes that can cause your credit scores to drop. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started in a minute. I'm going to invite a few more groups that I'm in to join me, because I want to be able to be a blessing to everyone that's in my groups as much as I can. My friends, I'm excited. You need to get excited as well. We're doing some great things here at Derek Young Enterprises LLC. Doing some great things at Derek Young Enterprises LLC, my friends. I'll be done in a second, and we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start rocking and rolling, my friends, live here on Facebook Live. Before I get ready to get started, my friends, I want to just make a couple announcements before I get ready to get started. The first announcement is that we are still running the 2-for-1 credit repair special. We're still running a 2-for-1 credit repair special. What does that mean? That means that we're going to fix 2 people credit for the price of 1. How does that work? One person is going to pay in full, and the other person's credit going to be fixed for absolutely free. Yes, you heard me. One person pays in full, and then the other person's credit going to be fixed for absolutely free. Yes, you heard me. We're still running 2-for-1 credit repair special for limited time only. For limited time only. I believe it'll be ending sometime this month for limited time only. Run a 2-for-1 credit repair special. All right. The second announcement, my friends, the second announcement is that some of you may or may not know, but typically every year I help between 50 to 100 people start their own credit repair business. Now, I'm not talking about no FES or MyEcon or United Credit Services, where they're more of credit repair referral companies, where they focus more agents. I'm talking about teaching people how to start their own legal operating credit repair business. Where I teach people how to legally dispute to get out of the mood off people's credit, how to deal with federal laws and regulations and things. But most importantly, I teach people how to help to change people's lives. So typically about every year I help at least about 50 to 100 people every year to create and to maintain and to grow a reputable credit repair business. Okay, to this year I probably helped, my count the other day was 35 people to start their own credit repair business. And I'm not lying to you, my friends, the revenue is there. The revenue is there. The credit repair industry is a $4 billion industry, and it pretty much sells itself. I'm not lying. When I wake up every morning, I have at least 50 to 100 people inboxing me requiring about the services. It sells itself. Nothing against other industries out there, but the credit repair industry sells itself. I'm looking to train about another 25 to 30 people this year in the industry via Zoom. Now, there will be a small investment for the teacher and the trainer, but a small investment could be taken care of when you sign up your first 2 to 3 people. They will take care of that small investment for you. When you sign up your first 2 to 3 people, they're going to take care of the small investment for you. And also, my friends, the third announcement for the business owners. I just want to just tell you today that it's very important that you start building business credit for your business. You cannot continue to run your business using your personal credit. Sooner or later, you're going to end up damaging your personal credit. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of business credit cards that I have, because sometimes, people got to see the proof in the pudding to believe you. They got to see the proof in the pudding. So let me show you a couple business cards that I have. Okay. The first card, I'm going to show you 2 of them just for time's sake. The first card is my Floor and Decor business credit card, where they recently gave me $20,000. Floor and Decor business card. This is strictly through the business. Has nothing to do with my personal credit. Where they gave me $20,000 for my business. It's all through business credit. The second card is a fleet gas card through Wawa. Wawa gave me $6,000 for my business for this fleet gas card. Okay? It's strictly through the business. Has nothing to do with my personal credit. A lot of business owners go wrong when they try to build their business with their personal credit. They end up damaging their personal credit. Me and my team have a proven method, a proven product that will help to build your business credit. This product is so wonderful that we offer a full money-back guarantee if we're unable to help you to get a good payback score and to find funding for your business. We have a full money-back guarantee. All right. So again, we run a 2-for-1 credit repair special, limit time only. We're still running that limit time only. I'm looking to help about 20 to 35 people before the end of the year to start your own lucrative credit repair business. And for every business owner on the sound of my voice, You got to start building business credit. You cannot continue to run your business with your personal credit. You're going to end up damaging your personal credit. All right. Now let's get into personal credit. I need everybody to share the broadcast. Hit share, 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 invite, 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 share, 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 invite, invite, invite. All right. Let's get these numbers up. And everybody hit share, 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 invite, invite, invite. Share, 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 invite, invite, invite. Now, as far as personal credit, all right, before I get into this teaching, I'm going to tell you 3 reasons why Derrick Young Enterprises LLC is one of the best credit repair companies in America. Number 1, we offer a full money-back guarantee in writing in the client agreement if we are unable to assist you. It's in writing. Read the client agreement. And client agreements are legal binding agreements. It's in writing. Number 2, we fix credit faster than anybody in America. My typical client only stay with me between 2 to 6 months compared to my competitors, where they'll be there for a year, year and a half, 2 years. Number 3, we use the most legal, aggressive disputing techniques that's going to get the job done fast and get the job done right. All right. And also, we have the most competitive pricing in the credit repair industry. We actually have 6 different plans that can help people just like you. So making excuses are over with. You know, we offer full money back guarantee. We use the most aggressive legal disputing techniques, and we have the most competitive pricing in America. We have 6 different plans that can assist people just like you. That's why Derrick Young Enterprises LLC is one of the best credit repair companies in America. We help people all around the United States of America, and we want to be able to help you as well. My contact number is in this particular video or post where you're watching it. All right, so let's get into what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about 7 common mistakes that will cause your credit score to drop. 7 common mistakes that will cause your credit score to drop. Number 1, paying off collection accounts. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. I'm not making this up, my friends. At least 3 or 4 times a week, when clients call me about credit restoration services, they make the mistake of paying off their collections account. And when you look at their credit report, it's reporting with a 0 balance, but still reporting as negative. Their credit card they paid off was still reporting as a charge-off. Their medical bill they paid off was still reporting as a collections account with a 0 balance. Guess what? It's still hurting their credit. It's still damaging their credit. You waking up in the morning and say, you know what? I want to be a good person today. Let me pay off this collections account. Guess what? That is not going to help your credit. It's going to actually hurt your credit, and you're going to give your money away. And you're going to have to pay double, because you're going to have to hire a credit repair company to remove that account off for you. When those collections accounts, when those charge-off accounts hit your credit report, you need to pick that phone up and call a reputable credit repair company. You need to pick that phone up and call a credit repair company that offer you full money back guarantee in writing. I can't speak for everybody else, but I do. Read the client agreement. So number 1, paying off collections accounts, it actually hurts your credit. It don't help your credit. Number 2, closing out revolving accounts. 15% of your FICO score is how long you had credit. Okay? So don't wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm tired of this credit card company. I'm going to pay this card off and I'm going to close the account. Guess what? When you close that account, it's going to mess up the 15% of your FICO score. Okay? So if you get mad at the credit card company, pay it down below 30% and use it sparingly. You don't want to close that account, my friends, because again, it messes up the 15% of your FICO score, which is the length of credit. Okay? It messes up the 15% of your FICO score, which is the length of credit. Okay? All right, number 3, keeping a zero balance on all of your credit cards, okay, or inactivity will drop your credit score. Okay? Some people think in their mind, like, okay, I'm going to get all these credit cards, but I'm not going to use them. All right? When you get the credit card, it's okay to use them as long as you stay below 30% usage. Okay? But long as you stay below 30% usage, it's okay to use the credit card. But don't just get the credit card and don't use them at all, because after 90 days, typically, that company is going to shut that card off for inactivity. Okay? And that may drop your credit score a few points. All right? So when you get a credit card, it's okay to use it. Just stay below 30% usage. So every $100, only spend $30. Okay? Only spend $30 on every $100. All right? So that's what you want to do. Number 4, paying off an installment loan without having at least 4 diversified trade lines remaining in good standing. What does that mean? That means paying off your car loan and you don't have any credit cards. That means paying off your car loan. You don't have any trade lines. Okay, a trade line, a lot of people ask what a trade line is. A trade line is when you're able to piggyback off someone else's good credit. That's when we may add your one to our company credit cards, okay, with only 10% usage, no late payments, okay, and high limits. When we add you as an authorized user, it's going to help your credit score to increase. So that's what the trade line is, okay? So again, number 4, paying off installment loans, and when you don't have at least 4 trade lines or other diversified accounts, that may drop your credit score. Okay? All right. Number 5, utilization more than 30% of the available credit on the accounts. Using more than 30% of the available credit on the accounts is going to hurt your credit score. See, credit cards are like yo-yos. Okay? The less you use, the higher your score. The more you use, the lower your score. The less you use, the higher your score. The more you use, the lower your score. That's how credit cards are. Okay? When you have a $1,000 credit card and you only use 30%, guess what? It's not going to affect your score. When you have a $1,000 credit card and using 90%, that 90% usage may drop your score 30 or 40 points. That 90% usage. Okay? It's okay to have credit cards. It's okay to have store cards, but only use 30% of that available credit on that card. All right? Number 6, making late payments. This is one of the most dangerous things that can hurt your credit, late payments. Recently, I pulled a lady credit report. She wanted to become one of our clients. She was 30 days late. She was 60 days late. She was 90 days late. She was 120 days late. She was 150 days late on one account. It dropped her score 95 points. All those late payments. Now, what is a late payment? Typically, most institutions, most lenders consider a late payment a payment that is 30 days past due of the due date. Now, if the payment may be 5 days past due the due date, they may charge you a finance fee or something for most companies. But typically, a payment that is 30 days past due that due date is considered a late payment, and they're going to report it to the credit bureaus as a 30-day late payment. But this lady was 150 days past due on one account. It dropped her score 95 points. We were able to help her. Ultimately, we was able to help her. But it dropped her score 95 points, all those late payments. You got to be careful with those late payments, my friends. You got to be careful with those late payments. And number seven, applying for new lines of credit, okay, which are called hard inquiries. Applying for new lines of credit, which are called hard inquiries. Now, there's something called a soft inquiry. Is when you pull your credit report off of Experian, Equifax, or TransUnion, not Credit Karma. Because Credit Karma uses something called a Vantage scoring model, which I'll get into at a later date. But all financial institutions use the FICO model, the Fair Isaac Corporation model. Okay, so when you log into Experian, directly to the account, you pull your credit, it's not going to affect your score. It's called a soft inquiry. Now, you know, one day somebody, I call this guy Johnny. One day Johnny wake up and he want to take his family car shopping. Okay, so Johnny started off with a 625 credit score. So Johnny, he told his family, look, let's go to the Porsche dealership. So Johnny went to the Porsche dealership. Johnny saw a Porsche that he wanted. They ran Johnny credit 5 times. He didn't get approved for the car. Now Johnny is at 600. You get the hint? Then Johnny said, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want a Porsche. Let me go down to the road to the Land Rover dealership. So when Johnny got to the Land Rover dealership, he started off with a 600 credit score. He saw a Land Rover Discovery that he wanted. They ran Johnny credit 5 more times. Now Johnny's at 575. You get the hint? Those are called hard inquiries. Okay? Let's look at another scenario. Okay? I'll call her Jane Bob. I won't call her by the name. I'll call her Jane Bob. So Jane Bob, she's at the mall shopping that weekend. Then she go to the store. She go to dealers. And then she get rung up and they tell her, say, Jane, do you want to apply for a store card? She applied for that store card. And her credit score was not good. She got denied. Okay? She started with a 600 credit score. Now she at 555. I'm sorry, 595. Now she at 595. Then she go down to Victoria's Secret. And she check out the store and they say, Jane, do you want to apply for one of our store cards? She applied for the store card. She got denied. Now she at 590. You get the hint? Then she went down to dealers. And Jane, she checked out and they say, Jane, do you want to apply for a store card? She said, sure, why not? She applied for the store card. Bam, dropped the score another 5 points. That's what it means applying for new credit. When you apply for too much credit at one time, you're seen as desperate in the eyes of the lenders. Okay? You're seen as desperate. You're seen as a person that has a financial difficulty. And let me tell you this secret. I don't care if you got a 700 or 800 credit score, like myself. I'm in the 800s. If I run my credit too many times in one day, guess what? They're going to deny me. And the reason is they're going to say that I ran my credit too many times within a 30-day period. I don't care if you're in 800s. You run your credit score too many times within a 30-day period, they're going to start denying you. But too many times, in most cases, when you run it 5 or 6 times, they're going to start denying you. I don't care how good your credit is. They're going to deny you because you're seen as somebody that may have a financial trouble or difficulty, or you're seen as somebody that's desperate to get credit. So they're going to start denying you. So you really only want to run your credit when you have to. That's when you want to run your credit when you really have to. That's it. You don't want to run it all the time. You don't really want to run it when you have to. That's when you want to run your credit when you have to. You don't want to run it all the time just to be running it. Going to the mall and seeing something and just running it. You want to run your credit only when you have to, my friends. Only when you have to. That's when you run your credit. Only when you have to. Again, I'm talking about 7 common mistakes that will cause your credit score to drop. Let me recap. The first one is paying off collections accounts. That's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. The only way you will pay off a collections account is that company give you a pay for deletion letter stating that once the balance is paid in full, they're going to stop reporting it to the credit bureaus immediately. Now, if a collections company tell you that they can't do that, guess what? They lying to you. Okay? The system that they use is called eOscar. It's a communication tool. Okay? That's how companies put late payments on your credit. That's how companies put positive stuff on your credit through eOscar. Okay? Number 2, closing revolving accounts can definitely drop your score. Again, it affects the 15% of your FICO score, which is the length of credit. All right. Number 3, keeping zero balance cards, okay, and not using them. They're inactive. Eventually, they're going to cut them off because of inactivity, and that's going to affect your credit score. Number 4, paying off installment loans and not having at least 4 diversified other trade line accounts on your credit profile, whether it be on as authorized user, whether it be a personal loan, whether it be some credit cards. All right. When you start paying off the loan, you start paying installment loans off, and you don't have other trade lines on there, it could potentially drop your credit score. Okay. Number 5, utilizing more than 30% credit usage on your credit cards would definitely drop your score. Again, credit cards are like yo-yos. Okay. The less you use, the higher your score. The more you use, the lower your score. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't be afraid to use your credit card because it's going to help you. But only use 30% of the credit card. Only use 30% of the credit card. All right. Number 6, making late payments. Okay. A late payment by most lenders is considered a payment that is 30 days past due to due date. Okay. 30 days past due that due date is considered a late payment in the eyes of most companies. And every late payment will drop your score. It's 30 days late, 60, 90, 120. It's going to drop your score incrementally. Again, I checked the lady credit report the other day. Her late payments, she was 150 days past due on this account. It dropped her score 95 points. Okay? All right. And number 7, applying for too much new credit at one time will definitely drop your credit score. It will definitely drop your credit score. Applying for too much credit at one time will definitely drop your credit score. All right? You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. All right? You don't want to do that. My friends, I hope this information has been very helpful and informative to you, because I strive to be able to help you to change your lifestyle. I realize that having good credit is a lifestyle change. When I'm able to help people to go from renting to home ownership, when I'm able to help people from driving buy here cars, pay here cars, to new vehicles, when I'm able to help people to get high-end revolving credit cards, it's a lifestyle change. And my team here at Derrick Young Enterprises, LLC, we want to be able to help you to achieve that lifestyle change. Again, what makes my company different from any other company? There's 3 simple reasons. Number 1, we offer a full money-back guarantee in writing on our client agreement if we are unable to help you. Number 2, we fix credit faster than anybody in America. We use the most legal, aggressive disputing techniques. And number 3, our prices are very competitive. We actually have 6 different plans that we have with the company that I know will be able to help you. Pick that phone up and give us a call at 1-800-570-1708, extension number 0. Again, 1-800-570-1708, extension number 0. Again, 1-800-570-1708, and extension number 0. Again, we're running a 2-for-1 special for limited time only. What does that mean? We're going to fix 2 people credit for the price of 1. We're going to fix 2 people credit for the price of 1, okay? Now, terms and conditions do, terms and conditions do take place when it comes to that, but we're going to fix 2 people credit for the price of 1 with our 2-for-1 special. But give us a call. I'm here to help you. I know some of you probably tried other credit repair companies, and you said, Mr. Young, I ain't getting no results. But guess what? You're going to get results over here. We're so good that we offer a full money-back guarantee in writing in your client agreement. We use the most aggressive legal disputed techniques, and our pricing is very competitive. And we're here to help you here at Derrick Young Enterprises, LLC. Pick that phone up and give us a call. Our hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closed on Sundays. Give us a call. I look forward to helping you to fix your credit. Thank you so much, and have a great night.